Okay, they're all set up. Thing looks good. Looking for a co-host real quick, and then we should be good to go. Give me just a minute. They're doing Batman, they're doing Rainbow Island, and they're doing Spot Goes to Hollywood, a Genesis game that looks atrocious. I've played a little bit of it. I beat this challenge real quick. It's mostly perspective garbage, platforming. It didn't seem too bad. That's the worst game in this list, though. Unless they have trouble with Batman, they might. Batman is fairly hard NES game. It's very tightly controlled and kind of awkward, but it's also really good at the same time, so maybe I misjudged. I'm going by the mystery race. We did Batman race blind almost not too long ago, and we all did pretty well, so I think they'll be okay with that. Let's see. We only have 3 people in this first group. One of the guys dropped out. I couldn't find a replacement. Kind of at the point where in this thing where if we don't have a spot, if they don't make it, they're just cut. I can't do much about that. Didn't make it. Didn't come. You want me to do the challenge? I could do that, I guess. I don't mind having chat on screen. Not too big a deal. I think we're ready to go. Hey, Bushwick, how you doing?
What's up?
I'm about to go give them the go-ahead. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay, everybody ready? Your buttons work? Everything?
Yeah, I did.
Hold up, I'm gonna tweet this out.
Oh yeah.
I talked in one of my other discords that I fuck around in.
Okay, so let me go over the thing here. So if you haven't been watching the mystery race, the rules are after 30 minutes, if you haven't beaten a challenge, you can say that it's done and just go ahead, take a 30-minute max, like golf score, 30 minutes. Or you can pass at any time and take that 30 minutes if you seriously believe you're stuck, like truly stuck. Batman, your goal is just to beat the first boss. That's not too bad, even for Batman, just beat the first boss.
Yeah,
Rainbow
no,
Islands, also the first boss. Rainbow Islands, I would say, is worse than Batman in terms of difficulty, but not until later. That's a game where you make rainbows and you smash the enemies with them, and it's vertical the whole way.
It's the sequel to Bobble Bobble.
Yeah, it's not too bad at the start. It gets really bad later, though. It's really mean later, but I don't think anyone will have any trouble beating the first boss. It's a spider.
Adventure Island's a really weird game.
Rainbow Islands. Spot Goes to Hollywood is a perspective disaster on the Genesis.
It's a perspective disaster.
You have to beat a level called the Ship Hold. It's like level 2. It will tell you when you're done. You'll know if you make it. Good luck with that. Is everybody ready?
All right.
I am.
Let me get over to my.
Ready as I'll ever be, because if I continue waiting here, I'm gonna drop out and hate everything.
Okay, I'm good.
We're looking for the top 2. There's only gonna be one loser here, so somebody didn't make it. So.
Cosmos, real fast. Sorry, I just picked this up. Go into your settings on your game capture and turn off mouse capture.
Oh right, where is that?
It's just like right-click it, right-click your game capture, hit properties, and then there will be capture mouse in there.
Wait, in OBS's settings or in BizHawk's settings?
Just don't put your
OBS,
mouse on
OBS.
screen. It ain't no big deal.
Or just don't put your mouse over the thing. You can do that too.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and start. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
They begun. Batman. Ness.
Batman. That's
Yes.
a good game.
We get that setting up out of there. It's set. It's set up. It's finished.
A good licensed game for your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Pretty solid. It's one of these.
Yeah, it is.
Wall jumping is a little strange, but it works in a interesting way.
Yep, I had this card as a kid. Never beat it. It is very difficult, but in the race we did, I did get the Joker. It is, however, very challenging, and you kind of have to know both how the controls work and how to use your weapons.
I'm gonna mess around with Zero Chance screen in the meantime and make it bigger. I'll stretch it.
There's no side stream for this, right?
Nah. Just go to the key is AP. Just go to the 512 viewer and you should see them all. That's a little better. Let me send you a link. This is what I'm watching right here.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, it's mouse on screen. Whatever. That doesn't matter. The goal here is to beat the first boss. It's, you see, now this game has pretty good wall jumping, so every game made after this, which is pretty much every video game, has no excuse to screw that up. Like, they have an example right here on how this is done properly. Look at him go.
This first boss is not very difficult.
Yeah, the stage is kind of, you have to get used to the game. As newbie is almost dead, you can see. Yeah. It's pretty rough. The levels are taking some getting used to.
I don't see. Okay, 2 players are using the sub weapon.
Yeah, there's like 4 different weapons. Punch is the fastest damage, but it's also not ranged at all. So
you have 3 weapons that work on the same ammo, I believe.
Ammo is very easy to get to, so there's really no reason not to use whatever weapon you think is the best, except for that.
It is, but it takes time to get though. But you end up doing a lot of backtracking from dying, so you end up building up more weapon.
Yep. Enemies drop health. They drop it rarely as hell. The bees that they're dropping are just points. They don't do nothing. So it's the ammo pickups and health. That's all you really care about here.
Yeah, the Batarang is pretty good and is probably one of the more reliable ones. You can get multiple hits in on it if you position it right.
I don't have any Banjo Guy Batman songs. It's too bad. It's good music.
Yeah, it is actually. This game's got a good soundtrack. This is like Sunsoft or Hudson Soft.
I think it's Sunsoft.
Yeah, it's Sunsoft.
I'm gonna load up the music actually. Play it.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, God, every stage has good music, pretty much.
It really does. All around. Well, maybe not the intro. Well, there's the first boss already. Newbie's already made it there, despite trouble.
Yeah, Newbie's on Firefly. He has kind of a big weakness, in that he gets knocked back by weapons. So you have a huge advantage over him when he's doing anything besides shooting at you. And he's got him.
He's finished. That's the first game. I didn't think anyone would have too much trouble. This game is pretty rough. Joker is a nightmare at the final boss.
I thought it was 2 stages.
Nope, I just have him, I told him 1. I miswrote there. It's definitely
Wait, really?
Yep, because I saw what the second boss was. And it was it's the mech boss.
Yeah, it's the hard one. What have you started? Have you stopped giving people brutal challenges or something tonight?
After all the failure, yeah.
What are you doing?
After the first boss is what I told him. So yeah, he's right to quit there. That's what I meant. My description was
I had
wrong.
to play fucking Qbert, man.
That's
Qbert.
right, you did. And I lowered it while you were playing it because people were getting crushed.
Yeah, when I was starting to get it. Rainbow Island, God, I think I played this before, and I don't remember anything about it other than you jump on rainbows a lot.
It's vertical the entire way. It gets really mean later.
Yep.
I don't think anyone will have any trouble with this first area, but it gets ridiculous later. Like, all he's fighting now is caterpillars. They're as dangerous as caterpillars should be. But later
I don't know,
on,
these guys look pretty menacing.
Later
I wouldn't
on,
want to mess with them.
if you want the good ending in this, you have to spell rainbow, and the way you do that is killing enemies with rainbows indirectly, like making it fall on them. And their position on the screen will determine what gem they drop, and you have to get all 7. And you have to do it for all 7 worlds. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a whole bunch of crap requirement to get that, and it gives you.
Newbie died to a caterpillar.
Oh, it's too bad. It's harder than it looks, this game. It's vertical the whole way. At least they're zoomed out really far, so it's not as bad as some games are with the vertical platforming. It is 100% vertical though, and if you don't know how to do like the bubble bobble jump where you jump off of bubbles, you can do that in here too.
Yeah, I do remember that actually. I remember the weird jumping physics from both games.
Here's stage
No,
one
they're very
Batman.
different. Their lack of control in the air is also is very similar.
Yeah. Here's the good Batman music. I probably should have gone straight to stage 1 instead of the intro screen. He has the double rainbow, which is unbelievably powerful. Can't lose with that.
You just shoot 2 rainbows instead of 1 now.
Yeah, that's right. Twice the distance, twice the power. Batman players having some
Excellent.
trouble.
Yeah, still not at the boss yet.
Here's why I only did the first boss, because I figured this might happen.
I mean, the second level is reasonable. The boss is not.
Yeah, the boss is why I kind of wanted to do like beat 2, 3, and then I thought that was kind of weird, so I just didn't.
I would have done that honestly, but it's whatever.
Stage 1 is pretty rough. It's one of the harder stages for a while. It's like stage 4 is when it starts to be harder. I feel like they start you off pretty rough.
I think it just gets progressively harder. Like a lot of stage 2 is just mostly platforming, and it's how well can you wall jump? That's stage 2. And the boss is how well can you use your weapons? Also, do you have weapons? Because if you don't, you're probably fucking dead.
The controls of Rainbow Island are so weird. He's trying to figure out how to walk on rainbows. It's just you were just walking on a nice platform, and you have to kind of climb the entire thing.
Yeah, if you just walk, right? As long as you don't jump on it.
The trick to this game is if anything is even remotely close to the rainbow when you hit it, like right there, the hitbox on it is enormous, so it will hit the enemies that are nearby. It's like an explosion.
Yeah,
you just can't see it. That's
it's
all.
like Bubble Bobble, but your bubbles are like quadruple the size.
Yeah, it's like the rainbows are made out of TNT. Like the way you blow them up when you touch them. It really is. Like I've seen him trap enemies and not know that he could just kill them by smashing the rainbow. He absolutely can.
Alright, another player on Rainbow Islands.
Yep.
I don't have the labels here, by the way. I know newbies on the right.
Newbies on the right, out of sight center, Zero-Chan's the one on Rainbow Islands now.
Okay.
Out of sight just got wiped out. He's back to the start of Batman, not looking too good. Batman's tearing him apart.
Yeah, first level, it doesn't really... It's still kind of tough. It's not something you get right away.
You can jump on the rainbows if you hold jump. I told them that in the description. You're allowed to bubble bounce off of them if you want to.
You'd be at the boss. This is it for Rainbow Island, right?
Yeah, don't worry, Spot will take a while. Spot's gonna suck. Spot's the bad game here for sure. I actually like Rainbow Island a lot.
Hey, he's dead.
Yep, that's one. That's one boss down. That's complete. He did not spell rainbow. He didn't get a big diamond. That's alright. You get a cutscene and you get to choose between talking to an NPC or getting a permanent upgrade. When you get the cutscene, your choice. That's what you get, and when you do it 7 times, you get a better ending.
So this is not the regular cool spot game. This is a different cool spot game.
This is garbage. If you want to pretend that the other one is good.
There was another cool spot game?
Yeah. This is the worst of the cool spot games. If you think the other one's good. Well.
What was this on? Also the Genesis?
Yeah, this is Genesis. He's going to Hollywood, buddy. It's
excellent.
It's Rom Pit time with Wonder Newbies playing.
I love Hollywood.
He has to beat the ship hold, level 2. Ship deck should be pretty fast, pretty easy level. He seems to be stuck in the menus though.
Yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. Maybe his buttons aren't ready. Well, 10 minutes go by. Everyone's on Rainbow Island now. Or Cool Spot. Batman is defeated after 10 minutes. It is isometric, yeah. I'm looking for them to beat the ship hold.
This game is isometric.
It is, yeah.
Cool Spot regular platformer was already pretty not great.
It's not. I don't think it's a hard game.
What
it's
a great walk cycle!
It's just
That's
disastrous.
actually way better.
I just need him to beat the
this
ship
is way
hold.
better.
So as soon as he can do that, he's good. And it might not take him too long if he can work out how to play this dumb thing.
Brand mascots. Why don't they all have video games?
Maybe they do. Papa John's Platform Adventure. Platform Apparel.
That doesn't exist, right? Because I know there's like there's some Chester Cheeto games. Yo Noid exists. Yeah, that's a good game.
Rainbow Island only starts to get really rude when you fight flying enemies that shoot at you and things like that, and there are plenty of that later on, but for now, really, it's just caterpillars and ladybugs. Like, that's why it's so easy right now. It starts off really light. Your power-ups in this are crazy good too, like the one she just got, the Star Rains, murdering the whole screen, like, completely over and over again. It's boss time, and she has double rainbows. Don't see this going badly. Could, but unlikely.
Double rainbow strat.
All this boss does is bounce up and down, so not the greatest boss, but it is defeated. Rainbow Islands.
And he's done.
People are gonna be on Cool Spot for 30 minutes, maybe. I hope not, but it's kind of confusing and just figuring out what you're even supposed to do. I don't want to spoil the joy of finding the spots.
So do you need to find 100%?
I don't think 100%, but you gotta get to the exit somehow, or that. Look at that walk. That walk kicks ass.
It is a good walk.
Okay, you found the ladder. That's good. I'm pretty sure that most everything is optional in Cool Spot. You just gotta find your way.
I feel like the most effort in these games were animating Cool
Yeah.
Spot himself.
No doubt about that.
Like, actually, some pretty fluid animation for the time.
When I ran through here, I just grabbed everything I saw, and I eventually stumbled into the exit. I didn't really understand what was going on. I better make sure that they know that they can... Yeah, they know they can pick the level. Good. Both players have figured it out. Hopefully no one will go to stage 1. It's a really boring, pointless area.
Look at this double rainbow strat, just running up the stage, making his own platform.
Yeah, you can walk across the side. You can do that. That's how I play this game.
I don't need platform. Oh, never mind. Maybe I do need platforms.
You can totally do it if you do it right. You kind of have to later because they kind of get rid of the platforms. Part of this game being mean. Having less trouble than with Batman, for sure, in any case. Let's hear Cool Spot's music. How about it? Cool Spot goes to Hollywood. OST, goodbye Batman, hello garbage. This is PS1. This game's on the PlayStation as well. Let's listen to the enhanced. Now we need the Genesis version OST, I'm afraid. This is probably too high quality for what this game is.
I don't remember how any of these games sounded.
Awful. Nothing on the Genesis sounds good, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly true, yeah.
Everybody's favorite music, like the Ice Zone and Ice Cap Zone, and all that sounds Like it would just sound better on the SNES. Every time I hear one of those pieces of music, I just think to myself, what would this sound like on the correct console? It is a PS1 game, yeah. I mean, I got the soundtrack for it on YouTube. I seen it.
It has to exist.
That's right. Unless they made the soundtrack and then canceled the
Why
game.
would they lie? Why would they lie about that?
Newbie's stuck in this ship, looking forever.
Yeah.
I think you might actually need to grab some of these. Chat's saying you need 60%. I'm not actually sure how
Yeah,
many.
he's only got 30% spot. He needs to be more spot.
Spot on. Or 1-4 on Rainbow Islands. We might have triple spot. It might come down to spot. Newbie got here really fast.
This is where the race is gonna grind to a halt. Smite, you almost had it. You almost had 3 reasonable challenges.
Well, you can't collect stuff in Spot. How hard is Spot? You just walk around, you look at you got infinite ammo, you're just chucking, what even is that? Fireballs? Give me a break. It's not a hard game. It's an adventure in a ship.
I think you should put Fester's Quest on this list.
It's boss time. The spider. Ooh,
Uh-oh,
got him.
Running directly into the spider. That is not his weakness.
Spidey.
His weakness is, in fact, rainbows.
Hitting him with actual light.
Prismatic light hurts a lot. You ever gotten hit with that stuff?
Can't say as I have. He got him. Okay, everybody's on Spot. It's Spot time. It's only been 16 minutes for both games to be clear. Not too bad. So, max of 45 minutes for this race. Not too bad.
First time for everything, I guess.
I'm gonna go ahead and send setup information to Group 2. They are all here and ready to go. There are 4 of them. Group 2, if you're listening, that's Now Wonk, Patty B's, Spider, and Word of the Week. I'll send y'all the setup info you're gonna need.
Okay, everyone is on Spot, but I think the third player might be on the wrong level. Smite,
Yes.
which is the middle player again?
Oh, that's out of sight. He went to the wrong stage.
Yeah.
Well, that's on him. Didn't listen to the directions. I mean, it's not a long stage, though, at least. I'll go tell him.
Practice. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still I'm way ahead.
Out of sight, you're on the wrong
Doesn't
stage.
change the fact that you didn't even want to put us through that.
Yeah, Devil Eyes Light, not Devil Eyes Light.
Out of sight, you pick your stage in this game, and you chose stage, incorrect stage.
I didn't. It wouldn't let me choose the stage. I couldn't move.
Well, good luck.
It would not let me move the cursor.
Okay, I told him he's stuck. He knows.
He's stuck here?
I just went in and told him, and he started screaming, "Oh, I know, I get it." It wouldn't let him pick, I guess. Cool Spot has cursed him. That's his own bad luck, I guess. I don't know.
There's the mouse cursor. The mouse cursor can save you. There's a reset button. Imagine like pushing the reset button on a console, only you do it with the mouse. Yeah, there it is. How much spot does Newbie have? He was in first last time I saw the numbers. There's an exit. Is that good?
That's what he wants. He might have it.
Have enough spot?
Is there enough? It's a mighty good question.
Why is everything so out of reach in this game? This looks so frustrating.
Yeah, that was my experience playing it. That's why.
Here's a bunch of shit. You can't have any of it. Fuck you, Spot.
You need this too. You can't leave without it. Here's this.
Fucking corporate shill. Don't need your merch. He's got 45% Spot. He needs 3 more.
I don't even know what those things are. Apples and stuff.
What? Are those all things? What the fuck do any of them do?
They're not completion. You don't need that. That's not a spot. That's not a spot at
feels-
all.
This almost feels like Snake Rattle and Roll. There's a bunch of shit. You don't know what any of it does. It's isometric. It's crap.
I just ran through it and I couldn't figure out what most of that stuff. I figured it's health or something, but I didn't die or anything.
Oh no!
I never took any lumps. Man, this music though. I don't know if you can hear it. I guess
That was
you
just
can't.
a puppy. You just picked up a puppy. What does the puppy do?
Where's the exit? Where's the...
Where is the anything? What the shit is this?
This is perilous platforming. I love it.
This is the stupidest design. God.
Well, newbie
And
is
none of them. And there
in
were no
default.
spots up there.
Newbie is first place by default unless the other two can clear this before him somehow. That's their burden. I think he's got it. Nope.
You just picked up some treasure. You didn't go in any exit.
Oh my god.
Is he looking for hidden walls? Yeah, maybe. Is that what this game does, Smite?
I don't think you're gonna remember anything like that.
What about that grate? That's a thing.
Geez, no wonder the Genesis won the console war.
It's like that 3D maze in Mario RPG. Do you remember?
An entire game made
The
out
best
of the best
thing in
part
that game?
of Mario. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hell yeah. I love getting to the point where my spatial reasoning just says, nope, fuck this, and turns itself off. And I don't know what shapes are anymore.
I'm very used to this bad perspective at this point. I've played so many games with it. Didn't bother me.
I played
too
a lot
much.
of games with it too, and sometimes it's you know, tolerable.
Where they turn the camera 90 degrees for some reason, and they just think that's okay.
This level design is just not very good. It's very bland, and everything is in obscure places.
There's bumbling
There's just a
around
bunch of
spot.
tiny platforms off into the sky.
They'll never find the exit. It's 30 minutes of pain. This is great.
Well, Newbie found the exit. He just doesn't have enough spot.
I think he might now if he can find it again. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
he's just. Wait. Oh, damn it. Left player.
Damn the ship
Is
hole.
that Zero Chan or Devil Ray? Which was the name? Newbie has 55. He needs one more.
My life for a spot.
Any spot, please.
My kingdom.
I want to get out of here. Does he know that though?
I think it said somewhere on the screen, like
Okay.
the start screen. It might have alluded to that somewhere. Hopefully.
There you go. There's 60.
So I'm freaking gonna wall walk off this cliff and find this hidden spot. This top secret piece of trash. That's the way. That's the ticket. Thanks for the sub, Rico.
Looks like he knows whereabouts to head.
And Pyewacket as well, and Jacob. And Xanaron. Y'all subbed, and I didn't see any of those because they happened earlier today.
Because
Thanks a
it
lot.
was
Cosmo's getting his ass kicked by this orb thrower crab.
There's the exit.
Hey,
And he's
yeah.
done it.
Coolmungus.
Jesus Christ.
I kind of want to.
Game.
You want to join their chat now at this point and hear the celebration of somebody beating Spot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cool Among
Fuck
Us, you made it, newbie.
controller!
Cool Among Us.
Cool Among Us, dude!
Okay, I'm just gonna kill myself. Fuck this. Dead.
Oh,
Well,
that game sucked.
I don't. Newbie, you got off easy.
You really did.
I appreciate that. I understand that. Yo,
I'm missing
Cool
two of
Spot
them.
fucking sucks.
It does.
That game is like, you press the direction. Like, I don't know if it was coming through on the stream for the people watching, but like, you press the direction, and the guy moves like 0.2 seconds afterwards.
Yeah. no,
Really?
That
this
game does not control.
Sucks.
I was mostly commenting on how just awful this level
Like
looks.
the I played the fucking Spyro GBA game. I could take the perspective. The controls don't work.
Wait, which Spyro GBA game? There were a few.
The first one.
so you need. Am I right that you need 60% Spot and then you can leave?
That seems to be the case.
Yes.
Did the game tell you
Fuck this,
that?
I'm just skipping.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as you start the stage, it's like there's 20 spots. You need 60% to leave. Which is why I kept checking the ball
Bot
screen.
teaches math.
Okay, so like you get these platformings on these tiny ass things, but because of A, the perspective, and B, just the controls being a giant pile of booty butt cheeks, it's really
This-
hard to stay on them.
Well, how's the music?
It's like
The music's not terrible.
The
You're
music
being generous.
it exists.
Like I said, it's not terrible, but it's not good.
I've been making all in the chat listen to it this whole time.
Yeah,
well,
I
you're a
can't-
terrible
I can't
human
hear it.
being, Smite.
Oh.
I mean, there was also the factor of, and I was nice enough to my competitors to tell them I found about halfway through the level that there's a fucking run button.
I might just say skip Cool Spot at this point. Like, holy crap.
Also, there's a bunch of things that you can pick up that do nothing.
Yeah, we assume that a lot of them are points.
Yeah, like chattering teeth and stuff.
You get a
I just
final
thought it-
score for the breakdown.
I just thought it was funny when Newbie was up towards the ceiling, presumably of the level, on all these tiny floating platforms, and there's a bunch of useless shit that does nothing.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I hate platforming on a 64 or a fucking 360 D-pad.
I was convinced that there was going to be a spot up there. That's why I went all that fucking way.
Yeah, and there was nothing.
Well, there's an extra life all the way at the top, so there's that.
I'm so tired of this game already.
7-Up. I
I-
don't know what you're talking about. This is Cool Spot.
I hate that I have learned to control this game pretty well.
Oh my god, I just want to get through this.
I have not found a single spot yet on this level.
They're all in one spot.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Spot.
There's one. You found one.
Oh,
that was-
God,
that
yes,
was
yes,
10%.
yes. Get me the fuck out of this
Yeah,
shithole.
this level apparently only has 10.
Yeah, it's a
Did I
short one.
lose?
Yeah.
I lost.
Also, the levels are super linear, so if you I hit the end and I don't have the
No,
spot.
I still need to finish the stage. Is the thing.
Yeah, I've got 10% spot collection.
Also, there's no point to fucking killing enemies.
Well, that guy's
Well,
standing on a
they're
spot, so there
they're
might
just-
be a
Yeah, I just-
reason.
Giant
I
ass damage sponges.
Yeah, I just tanked damage and I got it way faster. Well, I got to the end and I only found 5 of the 10 spots. This is Cool Spot right here.
Yep. This is
Sorry,
it.
I'm sorry. I have to call it by its proper name. Spot goes to Hollywood.
That's right. What other
Oh,
levels do you
right,
think
I
there
forgot.
are? I didn't go past the ship.
This is
myself.
not Hollywood, this is hell.
I had enough of Cool Spot after this.
I could not. If I see a bottle of 7-Up anytime before the end of this race,
Well.
my lifetime, it will be too soon.
Spot goes to die.
Spot goes to hell.
Spot gets flushed. in Hollywood.
He
God,
goes to
I
hell,
wish.
and then he has a party with Chester Cheetah.
No,
and
he just jumped off there. I didn't
all
even
the
take the
other-
direction that time.
all the mascots that got terrible licensed video games.
Where are the other spots?
Where are the spots?
At this point, I'd rather play Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is a good game.
I might throw that in there.
Yes, but I'm not good at trivia.
God
That's why I
damn.
don't participate in Arcade Pit.
There's a spot on the wall. That's the best part about the level I picked is that there's just platforms and they just taunt you.
You just see shit that you can't get all
Yes,
the time.
I know what I hate
Yes.
for that.
Yeah,
fight.
like there was a spot under the staircase, and it was just like, how do I get that? I feel
Okay,
like
so I
there's
got past this before. How did I do that? I have completely forgotten.
Well,
Wait
cool
out.
spot. Cool
I
spot.
found the exit.
How do I do this?
Cool, come back when you got 15 spots. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless
yeah.
I
Back,
wonder
you
if
have
Shut
more
up.
spots.
I wonder if enemies
Not enough
enemy.
spots,
Oh
dude.
my god, enemies can have spots.
Oh my god.
Enemies have spots. Are you kidding me?
That
Yes.
kind of changes everything.
What a new dynamic.
Well,
Oh
I
my
beat-
god, you guys
I-
are playing this game all wrong.
Your bloodlust isn't high enough for spot.
I need more bloodlust. I'm gonna have plenty of bloodlust after I'm done with this. Don't worry, Smite.
Oh,
How
I
many
beat 2
times
levels.
do you actually have to shoot these?
Ah. I've completely forgotten what I need to do in order to access this one area. So
Oh,
it's
I'm
like,
dead again.
fuck.
Cool. I'm gonna game over at this point.
Newbie, the underwater stage is incredibly bad. Enjoy.
Yeah, I kind of want to see this.
Oh.
Just the absolute sound of sorrow in his voice.
Oh wow.
So,
Isometric underwater level. Snake Rattle and Roll also did this, but it was very short.
so has anybody here played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga?
Yes, I
Yes.
have.
Remember when you go underwater and like the jump becomes a swim button?
Oh no, you're not telling me. No. It
Oh my
doesn't.
god.
And it's isometric.
That sounds like the
Mhm.
worst fucking thing.
There's very
Also-
bad communication of depth.
Also, do I have an air meter?
Enjoy.
I think you do.
Better race. You better get moving.
Rip.
Spot can't breathe underwater. He can only breathe 7-Up.
He can only breathe 7-Up. He's only got gills for sugar water.
All the secrets are mandatory. It's like you're looking through a wall at like armor in Doom, and you're like, huh, how do I get in there? Except you have to.
Wait,
It's
Yes.
this whole game.
wait, no, this should give me air. These are bubbles. That's how video games work.
They didn't take the right notes from Sonic.
Yeah, we'll just give you a flat timer for the whole level.
I'm just entranced by how terrible this game is.
I'm in shock and awe at how bad this is. Like, I hate this with a burning passion, and I love terrible games. I've dropped 10 hours into Daikatana.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
You have limited. You can only swim so high.
Well, that gives them the ability to put more
No, release the
stuff
dogs!
out of reach.
Oh no!
Yeah, I've seen that before. In better games.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh yeah, Spot.
Spot on!
Nice. That's way
Who
better
among
than
it?
Spot Among Us or whatever. Well, that's our race then, right? We did it. We finished.
Wow, this was short.
Yeah, 35 minutes, 20 on
Yeah,
Spot.
'cause only,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
only
no,
one
I
of those
fucking give
games
up. I'm
was a
done with
stumbling
this.
block.
Yep, I'm done. Totally. Outie. I'm just closed biz talk.
Okay, well, our fourth racer obviously didn't make it, and Osmo,
That was a
sorry to
game.
say, you lost Spot. in May.
I'm okay with that. I never want to touch that game again.
Zero Chan and Wonder Newbie, you're going forward. Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay! I get to play more terrible games.
That's right.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm gonna get.
I don't want to do that game again, ever.
I'm gonna get Group 2 ready. Thanks for coming.
Ah, thank you.
Like, I've played some pretty okay isometric games, but that...
Yeah,
Holy shit.
this is pretty special.
Okay, I'll be back in just a minute. First, we're gonna get that group ready to go, send them their stuff. There are 4 of them, so goodbye, chat. You're leaving the screen. Sorry. On the bright side, I can finally close Spot Goes to Hollywood, the playlist, and that's X that. All right. Okay, they're playing those 3 games. There's a good one in the middle there, just to make up for the fact that the other 2 are terrible. I gave them a break. This WeaponLord is a really not good fighter on the SNES. Virtual Bart is probably one of the worst things on the SNES ever, and SMB3 is pretty good. Actually, it's probably the best thing on the NES that there is, in my opinion. It's probably one of the top tier. Everyone likes Mario 3, right? Mario 3, just regular Mario 3. No hack or nothing, it's just Mario 3. Well, I think we're about ready. I'm gonna get them. I'm good to go. Okay, everybody ready?
Yep,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I guess.
I think.
Default settings, go to story mode. We'll take it from the character screen where you pick your character. You have to beat 2 enemies. Now it's best of 3 for each one, so you have to find and beat 2 enemies in the story mode. Anyone you want to play as, it's fine with me. You can take your pick from all those wonderful fighters. 3, 2, 1, go.
Shows Screaming Lady.
They're off. WeaponLord. It's just a barbarian kind of goofy fighter game. There's a million of these on the SNES. Most of them are pretty generic. Certainly it is as well. It's also not too easy to pick up and play a fighter game. Most of the time you get your ass kicked, so it's going to take them a while, I feel like, to get the hang of it. But I think they'll win this. They need to beat 2 opponents. They need to win the best of 3 twice. It has okay looking art, I guess. The backgrounds are neat. Fighters often do overly animated stuff. Be able to check out the background art of like Mortal Kombat, because it's pretty solid. Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 anyway. I don't know about the first one, I guess it's okay. And Street Fighter, of course, and and then there's the sprites themselves in this game, which are not, their frame rate's too low, they're too big, nothing about them is really appealing to me. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch this screen as well. Patty B's is a little off. We can stretch it. That's a little better, right? I have the ability to try and fix the feeds. There we go. For SMB3, I'm looking for them to beat the entire first world. They don't have to do the optional areas, like they can skip the 3rd level and stuff. But they cannot like warp whistle away. They actually do have to. And Patty's getting crushed by WeaponLord. It's a game with 2 health bars. First you have the bones, and then you have the blood, because that's hardcore 90s fighter game, right there, 101. So that's what's going on. Some of their timers are covering up the bars, but you'll have that. None of them seem to be doing too well at this game. I would advise just playing defensively. Whenever I pick up a random fighter that I haven't played before, the way I play is always just try and counterattack everything, just hide and just chip damage the enemy down. That's the way you beat on default these kind of games. If you don't know the moves of your character, you just don't know what you're doing at all. That's the ROM pit way. It works most of the time. It's just it's the best you can do. Saw a fatality, I think. Oh my god. Where the wind's been executed. 4 game over screens all at once. Yeah, it's definitely not a turbo game at all. It's definitely too slow. This is one I had the cart for. Like, for some reason I just owned this game. I don't have very many fighter games, so I had this one as well as Mortal Kombat and those other ones. I don't know how I ended up with a game like this. A game this bad that my parents would have hated me playing. I mean bad in every capacity of the word, like bad in design and gameplay. I wouldn't have liked this game at all, but I had it.
What is this ugly ass game that you have here?
It's WeaponLord. Everyone is
Never
losing.
heard of it.
Yeah, that's good. That's the way the world is correct when you haven't heard of WeaponLord. On this day,
You know, I have
a
heard
wrong has been done.
I have heard of Virtual Bart, and I'll tell you right now, we're hitting the half-hour mark for that.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's gonna do it.
it's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's a huge fuck you to the contestants.
Some of them are easier than others, but it's random. I don't think it's like a roulette wheel. You don't even get to pick your stage, and so they might just get completely screwed over with the hardest crap.
Yep.
If they beat one in game over and have to restart or whatever, I will take it though.
That's why the second challenge is a complete freebie. It almost balances out if
Yeah.
I didn't think it were impossible.
That's why it's there for sure. I was like, oh, WeaponLord, I'm putting that in Virtual Bart. Yeah. Oh. It's SMB3. SMB3 takes about 10 minutes, right? Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone gotten a win yet? I don't think so. People are having a really hard time with WeaponLord. See all the people who make fun of me for losing random ass fighters that are bad. Look at this, I've got evidence that it's hard to do. Right here, there's 4 people losing all at once, over and over again.
Is that what this triathlon is about, Smite?
Yes, revenge on all of you. Take that. No, this is just... These are mostly games that I know. Like, all the ones I've picked are ones that I've played for some capacity of time.
Okay, I just noticed. What the fuck is this health bar? What does it mean?
Skull's the first bar, Blood's the second one. That's all. Just a really gruesome, idiot way to draw. They might as well have made it out of Doritos. It was so 90s. Like, might as well be made out of the Capri Sun bar.
This is literally the game I would expect when The Simpsons did that Bone Storm thing. This is Bone Storm. As far as I'm concerned, this is actually Bone Storm.
Grow house. Yeah, I've played every game that I put in the thing so far. Most of them I played quite a bit, like Kuklu and Qbert. Did not play Wayne's World too much, but I did play it. This game, I've had the cart for 25 years or more. And so I had to have played it for a little while, because when you're a kid and you have 20 SNES games, those are all getting some playtime, let me tell you. Doesn't matter how bad they are.
Yep. Yeah, I had a number of bad games for the NES.
They're like 60
A lot of
bucks
them
each.
Several have shown up on this triathlon.
Yeah, I have Dick Tracy. I beat Dick Tracy. It's a good game. Just a confusing game, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad.
It's kind of dumb in some ways.
Yeah,
but
it's a little
it doesn't really tell you explicitly how to play it.
It's from the age where you're supposed to pore over the game's manual to even have a grasp
Yeah.
of what you're doing. And if you rented it, you might not get the manual, and then you're screwed. Well, I didn't spoil any of it, but I saw Arthur Blues playing Bubsy 3D, so I just want to direct everyone to that tweet. I mean, I watched enough of it to see that I would hate this game, and also to make a clip out of it. Yes, here it is. A good clip. If WeaponLord's, I wonder what the music sounds like for WeaponLord. Let me load that up. It's been a while since I've heard it. Oh, there's a WeaponLord SNES Fatalities video. I'm sure that's good stuff. It's exactly what I thought it would sound like. It's Shaq Fu music, basically, just assorted instrumentations.
Bleeps and blips and blobs.
Bart horns, here they come.
I don't think any of the players have gotten the win yet. When you say 2 wins, you mean just beat one character.
It should be. At this point, I'm not seeing anyone beating any of these.
Smite, we're almost 10 minutes in. No one has won yet.
No one's getting the hang of it.
Do you think that possibly, by any chance, or any stretch of the imagination, that this is a bad challenge?
No. Impossible. It's WeaponLord. It's so good looking. Look at that tree. Pour out that water. That's good stuff. It looks like static electricity. Shaq Fu is probably unironically a better fighting game than this one. It's just in terms of playability. At least the things you do things when you do them. That's what you look for in video games, right? Things doing things when you do things.
Are you allowed to? You're allowed to choose your character, right?
Yeah. There are 7 to pick from, and they all suck. None of them are going to. There's no Ryu here for them to just go cruise through with. There's no guile. There's no easy playing character at all. They're all bad. Yeah, Shaq is definitely one of the weaker characters in his game, unfortunately. Makes things pretty rough. If we hit 20 minutes and no one wins, we'll just take a pass on this and move forward. They'll save us some time. What do you think? What do you think, Voice of Dog?
I'm sorry, are we still doing this? What?
You want to call this in a couple minutes here?
I think it's not a bad idea.
We're about to hit 12 minutes and no one has seemed to succeed a single time out of the entire run. I'm gonna
If anyone really thinks they can power through it, I'd say go for it. I mean, all the times get, counted individually, so.
World of the Wind's doing alright. Never mind, got grappled. Never mind. Alright, I think I'm calling it with that.
Progress?
Hello. This is going badly. Let's skip this game. This game's done. It's done.
Thank you.
3.
Oh, but I just started to win a round.
I don't believe you. Okay, I told them to skip this Mario 3 time.
Watch, no one can do that now.
Everyone's closing out Mario 3. Now Wonk finally got a win, right when he said.
Oh shit! Maybe
he was serious. He meant what he said.
Yeah, well, go for it.
It's Mario 3. Let's go.
I mean, I know I'm not good at fighting games. If it were me, I'd just say move on.
I'm gonna change that to WeaponLord. Sucks. Sucks. There we go. Mario 3, just beat World 1. They gotta go through, I think, 5 levels. They gotta go through one little fort with Big Boom at the end. Boomer.
Yep.
What the hell's his name? I can't even remember his name. The Boom Boom? Big Boom.
Boom
It's
Boom.
Boom. Yeah. Big Boom Boom. They can't use the warp whistle, obviously. They need to beat the airship.
Yep.
They can go to the house if they want to. It would be a waste of time, I would think.
If you had an NES, you probably know how to do this.
Yep.
Probably might be familiar with this game.
Instead of playing Mario 3 music, I'm just gonna leave this WeaponLord soundtrack going. Enjoy. This is the Cursed Path, in case any of you... It's the theme of Bane, in case any of you want to know.
Oh, it's my favorite character.
Yeah. Guy who looks really too muscular to move. and
Right
has
next to Angst and Mange and Grift. All good characters. Really strong cast and weapon lord.
I want to take a picture of Bane and put him up on the screen so that everyone can enjoy his art. It's good art.
Now Walk has run into a Goomba.
So here's Bane. He's got a skull on his ass, and he's got boots made out of pebbles that look like they're glued together. He has no time for shirts.
Spydron has a tiny black rectangle in the center of their screen, and it's confusing me. Also, that's some good art. Excellent. Love that wolf barbarian rock guy. Cool dude. Bam.
Boom Boom is down. Oh, Word on the Wind restart? Game over? What happened?
I think accidentally grabbed a whistle.
I mean, you don't have to use it.
Yeah, you could.
You can grab it if you want. You don't have to use it. In fact, grabbing it would probably be faster than killing Boom Boom. Yeah. Howlwonk has the right idea.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Like, the castle explodes either way, you're done. You just don't use it. That's the ticket. Nope. A Word on the Wind is restart. Oh no! Went down a pit. Having trouble with. I think they're just having trouble with Mario. Everyone else is they're not moving as fast as I thought they would for Mario 3, but I've played this game too much. It's hard for me to judge how well people are going to do with this. It's pretty standard Mario levels. They're not particularly easy, but they're not too dangerous yet. This game gets a little harder later on. It's not until I feel like the World 8 in this game is obscenely hard.
It's pretty tough.
The wrong door castle and the sun.
This game ramps up at a pretty good pace, but I feel like World 3 is where it gets pretty tough.
Yeah. The Waterland? Is that the Waterland?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the hardest one for a long time until Pipe Zone World 7.
Yeah.
And World 8 is a nightmare. That level with the sun and the bouncy blocks is the worst one in this game. In my opinion, I hate it. Oh man. Most people don't have to deal with World 7. Well, I guess they do. It's World 7 that they do have to do. They skip right to that one, right? In this.
I don't know. Depends on. I mean, for me, it was like, where do I want to go? What world do I want to play? That one. Okay.
WeaponLord inspired Soul Calibur? Sure, I'll buy that.
It's sort of similar in the sense they're two dudes fighting each other with weapons.
Patty B's is at the
They
airship.
got that much, right? Oh yeah, already there. No timer on their screen, so I can't tell.
I started this around 5 minutes ago, yeah. At around 12 minutes I went in and said WeaponLord's done. 12 minutes of wasted life. That's just waste of time. WeaponLord confirmed unbeatable. The king's a pup. The king's turned into a pup. What a tragedy.
The king is a dog. Okay, so what? Is this a problem you need fixed somehow? You can't deal with this?
Oh no, crowned by the Koopa. Now you gotta chase the airship down. You're gonna have to do one of the levels you wanted to skip? Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
You can't just go back in there, right? No, you have to go to the airship in this.
You gotta beat a level.
Mario 3 is a very interesting one. I really like it a lot, and it took them a long time.
Yeah,
like,
there's a minor punishment.
Till the Wii version, right? Until they start doing airships again.
Well, it's just if you don't complete every level, you might have to unexpectedly do something else.
There's a lot of map hijinks going on here. Yeah, that's gonna cost him a lot of time. He's got to do an extra level just to...
Also the card game.
Yeah, just to get the airship to even move or chase it at all. He's gonna have to do this level, and
This level is a straight line, though, right?
yeah, it's not too bad. Now Wonk is finished. He has saved the king.
Oh yeah, it is.
Now you can start Virtual Bart. You have won that
It's
reward.
time for Virtual Bart. Yeah, I stand by my prediction. Virtual Bart is pretty fucking bad. There's one game where you can consider it a victory and not pull your hair out.
They are looking to spin and black out 2 things on that wheel right there. And they have no control over it, really. It's a stupid roulette wheel. You can't even pick your game. Just to make it worse. Just to punish you for no reason at all. They just make it a roulette wheel. Ah, the water slide. Enjoy.
This one is literally RNG, isn't it?
You have to, you have to worry about time here, right?
I don't remember this one that well.
See, it's a reference to the show when Homer goes stuck. That'll be a good joke every time. It'll never get old. Every time Homer's stuck in the pipe. All right. I feel like there's worse minigames than... There's just a bunch of minigames and they're all bad, but I feel like this is one of the lesser bad ones. Like easier ones to win, maybe, as long as you grab those clocks. Doing pretty well.
I can't tell with this one. I legit just don't know. Aren't there ones that are just instant death if you take the wrong turn? I feel like there is.
Ah, he lost. He didn't get on the right pipe, I guess.
See?
Ah.
Oh, and you don't even get another shot at it. Just yeah, fuck you.
Back to the wheel.
Also, fuck you. Take your other life.
Now you're a pig. Now you're a pig.
Oh, this fucking game. So yeah, now you're a pig, and the goal is to die.
Free the pigs.
Actually, no, it's not. I don't know. I don't know what the goal is, if we're being honest.
Free the pigs. Also, this is the Genesis version, just to make it more annoying. For them.
He has found the bounce jump.
He's pigging fine. Another player has reached more Virtual Bart. That's 3. This is Treetops. Your favorite song from my favorite song from WeaponLord by far. Treetops, the theme of Talazia. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, actually. I'm more of a Zarak now that I think about it. That's a good Zarak.
Now Wonk is stuck on a conveyor belt with some ham. Okay, he's free. Patty BS has been turned into a baby, and also Bart.
Oh, that one's really... That one's the one I remember pretty well. It's good luck.
It's bad. Like the rest of them.
They all have...
And stuck the landing.
It's amazing when you make a bunch of minigames and every single one of them is not fun. Like, it's...
Controlling this is fucking tough.
I've played a lot of games that are just mini games, and most of them are good. Like, it's hard to screw up that many games. Every single one, though, I'm pretty sure, is this hard. There's the water tubes again. We're still pigging. Did he switch that switch twice? Out of order? What's the deal?
I don't know. really not sure.
Hmm.
It's a mystery. No one knows how to operate the Switch.
I love Virtual Bart. What a good game to put on here.
This may be the worst thing that you've put in Triathlon, honestly.
Is this the boss? I don't even know.
Did he do it?
I mean, he hasn't yet. He's been burgered.
Oh my god, did he get thrown right back into it?
He's a
Yeah.
pork. He's a pork burger. Too bad.
Yup, that's death.
And here we have Bart still climbing trees.
Getting killed by squirrels, birds, both are very dangerous to baby. I think I got to like the next section of this. It was where you could there were actually places to walk. And hits the ground.
Oh, now we have 2 pig adventures.
Excellent.
Spiderman's still working on Mario 3. Having a hard time. Nearly there, nearly to the airship though, I think. The ice level, I think, is the last stage in the way. No, it's not actually. Ooh. What's the next one? I don't even remember. It must be underground. How do you fight this boss? What is this boss? It's making me sick, all that bouncing. You're not allowed to go in there at all, either way, or you turn into ham.
Yep. There's a lot of places in this level it just
Damn.
kills you instantly.
I think he gave up. Corn dogs, cutscene. Was there
This game is probably not worth the time.
Virtual Bart is dead. He's aged 30 years from that machine.
Wow, VR sucks.
Going back in.
Yeah, we still got 23 minutes of this.
The tomato game. That's not too bad.
That is the best one.
Yeah, this is the one I would expect people to actually be able to do pretty easily.
Yeah. It's probably why you said 2 stages, huh?
Yeah. He's not hitting them yet, but I expect some of these.
Well, you got to figure out controls, but this
Yeah.
game is actually not awful. You throw tomatoes at people.
We
You have
have-
a certain number of tomatoes, and you have to hit people.
We
hit
have
enough
used the
people.
entire soundtrack for the WeaponLord game. So let's move on to the Virtual Bart on the Mega Drive. Here it is, folks. At last.
I'm glad I can't hear that.
This is Mount Splashmore. Oh, I didn't notice we had prehistoric Bart going on there either. Yeah, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My God, that sprite is hideous. It's just horrific. Now I'm having trouble hitting target.
There's a drum beat in this Splashmore song. It sounds like what it would sound like if I just drummed my fingers on my mic. I haven't seen enough tomatoes land.
Yeah, he's not hitting his shots.
Score 0. It's still 0.
Wow.
How many do you need to hit to succeed? And why is this
I don't
virtual?
know, but
Why
it's more than this.
Wouldn't he just go do this? Why does he need virtual reality for this? It seems like a Bart Simpson thing to do, is throw things at people. I mean, he usually can't turn into a dinosaur, so I get that one. But, tomatoes? Like, you need... Ah, we landed a hit. I'm glad every enemy in Virtual Dino Land takes 5 swings at your tail. Did he fail the tomato game? No, I think he did. He counted that as
Yeah. Well, there's your lucky day. You get another chance at it. Patience. You gotta have patience.
Speedrun is... Oh, I died to Koopa. Man, that sucks.
Not when you want to die.
Oh, man. This platforming looks hideous.
Mm-hmm.
Are you supposed to
Okay, there we
dodge
go.
any of
There's a
that?
hit.
Speedrun has to go through an extra level as well. I think he game overed. I think he's back at the start of this. Unfortunately, that's bad news. You can jump on the boulders. Out of all of these, the Dino game is the one I think I would enjoy the most if they were good. They were well made. What the?
I don't know.
He just fell the whole way down. Look at his UI picture too. That kicks ass.
Oh man.
Cancerous Dino Bart.
Now I'm partially decayed.
Come on, Dino Bart, don't die. You got some popsicles or something. Twinkies. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Bart doesn't
Corn
eat
dogs, probably.
any. I mean,
You know, Bart's favorite thing. Corn dogs.
I don't think I've ever seen that. As someone who's watched a lot of The Simpsons. Corn dogs. There was a box of them that Homer was eating, but I don't remember that at all. Like, I don't know.
This
what-
tomato game is way more precise than I remember it being, but I remember being pretty okay at it.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. It's not too unreasonable.
The timing is pretty tight. That may be a success.
Oh no, Dino Bart died. I think he was getting close.
Nope, not a success.
It's water slide time.
Welcome back to Water Slide, motherfuckers!
Yeah.
I just want to say this is exactly what I expected.
Speedrun had to start over. Mario. The airship's still
Ouch.
there though. That's interesting. I didn't remember that.
Huh.
The fort's down, but level 1's back, and like you could just go that way.
Yeah, that got saved.
They saved pretty odd ways there. You can't get to the airship.
So he's not at the beginning.
Yeah, he's actually only got to do one level theoretically to get
Yep.
in.
Got a star, gonna just, oh right, this is the auto-scroller. This is not the level you want to take your star into. You had a choice of 3 or 4, probably should have gone 3.
Yeah, squishies. I would get it if it was a squishy. That would make sense. Or Butterfingers, of course. I guess.
Yeah, could have had that brand tie-in. What
God.
the fuck, dude?
Another dead end pipe. This is another death.
You also have health in the pipe. Also instant death. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. I remember.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. That's a way to describe something in not the correct way.
Doing all
It's
right.
pretty good.
Doing all right.
That's correct,
And
except
then-
it's not.
You're just done. It's just finished.
Woo. Virtual Bart. It's virtually Bart. It's almost Bart, but it's not quite there.
Virtually impossible.
Word on the Wind is throwing tomatoes. There you go, there's a hit. Here's the thing though, you actually can't hit Skinner. Because you get in trouble. You have to wait for him to do something. That's something the game doesn't tell you.
Oh,
You can't hit authority figures.
be crafty.
Skinner, however, he does this animation where he bends over to tie his shoes and he wiggles his butt. That's when you throw.
Yeah, that was in the
nail
show.
him in the butt.
Now that I remember, he had a.
Oh
like,
wow,
a-
that was lucky.
He had like a mutant tomato, and he hit Skinner with it in that scenario.
Oh yeah.
I get the reference for that. I don't get the
it's
reference
been-
for corn dogs.
It's been like 10 years, but I did watch a lot of Simpsons back in the day. Wow, he is getting so lucky with these. Incredibly lucky.
Patty climbed all the way up to the top of the thing, and there was nothing there, and I didn't know where to go. Dropped all the way back down. Just lost. Dino Land.
Which direction do you have to go? I don't know. None of us know. Word only doing the straight shots. They're a lot more reliable. There's still a lot of timing involved. You have to lead it farther, the farther away you're trying to throw it.
Too slow. That's something for Skinner to step in. Patty's pretty good at the dino game. Too bad he's lost.
Yeah, too bad that
States makes no sense.
that was another thing about this game. It's never really communicated all that well where you should be going.
Do we go up or left or?
I don't know.
Oh,
Here's
blind jump to the
platforms
right.
in this direction.
That was the right way, but he missed all of them somehow. He slipped right through. Oh no! Bart's dead.
Oh dear.
Well, with 6 minutes left, get that airship. Spider-Man's having all out of trouble. This time, we gotta do World 5. Now, the airship bounces around, right? So after he does World 5, it might move again.
Mm-hmm.
Might never catch it without doing.
Or
these
he'll
levels.
die and, it'll move again, right? Does it move? Or no, it only moves when you lose there, right?
I think so.
You can't just kill yourself and hope that it,
Airship scam.
Oh, only 3 hits on Tomato Game. I don't know if that's enough. No, it is not.
It's time to go to Mad Max.
So we can't. So no one can do Tomato Game either.
Troublesome. How long is this dino game? I keep thinking he's done, but it just keeps going. Down a pit. In the dark. Someone must complete a task.
No,
Task.
no, they don't have to. We
They
can
must.
just go another 12 to 15 minutes.
No, what? Oh, jeez, that platforming garbage. It just totally changes the perspective on his jump.
Yep.
That's terrible. Well, that's how Patty did not beat the dino game after coming very close. This is supposed to be Krusty's Pork Factory area too. That's this song. Which explains why there's clowns everywhere, I guess. I was wondering why that was a thing. I think we've seen every game at this point. Haven't seen any of them get beaten, but we've seen every game.
Nope. That's the game.
7 miles to go on Mad Max here. It's a very idiotic scrolling thing. I'm familiar with this kind of game, yeah. This one might not be too bad. It just depends on how punishing they are with the health.
Patty BS back at Tomatoes. Wait, were they on Tomatoes before?
I don't think so. The goal of Tomatoes is to hit everybody, right?
If it's everybody, then I don't think we're gonna see any.
They need to get the hang of aiming it. That's what
Yeah,
they
because everyone is pretty tough.
need. Anyone apparently is pretty tough.
The timing is extremely tight.
No one can land the tomatoes. Got the sisters. I think Spedrin gave up.
Yeah, look.
I think he's forfeited. Stuck in Mario. That's gonna be the 4th place. Everyone else made it through. Ooh. Don't. I want to say he's doing good in Mad Max, but I have no idea. It might be you have to do it all in one go.
Can't really tell. Game doesn't really have very good indications. You're doing
His health bar is currently in the I'm dead, my tongue's sticking out status, so I think he needs a health pickup. Other than that,
he just passed a corn dog.
yeah, need those. Pretty badly right now. I'm in desperate need of corn dogs. That's what they're supposed to be. 4 miles to go. You have a time limit too, you have to hurry. Gross. Absolutely gross.
That was 5 hits. I wonder if that was enough.
You got a screen.
Nope.
It was gray. Was that it? The picture? Does that
No,
count?
it's just like your scoreboard.
I don't think he counted as a win because it would gray out the circle if he did. Pretty sure. The bike game does not have checkpoint. It's torturing Bart. All right, did not clear the bike game. The miles are pretty long, yeah. Giving it another attempt.
The longest fucking mile.
Spedrin took up 30 minutes on Mario, trying his luck at Virtual Bart. Now everyone can enjoy. I think it's very important that you go fast and get the Twinkies to win this stupid Road Rash game. Because you gotta keep your health up and you gotta beat the clock, because the clock is mean. A lot of damage on the road. I hate this song. I need to change it. God, Jurassic Park.
I'm glad I can't hear any of this shit.
It's driving me crazy.
That terrible sound.
Jurassic Bart is much better because it's got dino roars in it.
Spydron immediately on tomato, but has yet to thrown the tomato.
Word on the wind's connection just died.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. There goes Spydron.
Well, Group 3, you want to get ready. It's almost time. I'm going to have to go by who did well on Mario 3, and so I have no other way to judge this, right?
Yep.
No one seems to be doing any better or worse than anyone in Virtual Bart. Everyone has lost every event.
That is correct.
So, Group 3, you want to get ready. I'd say we're about to call this. I'm going to let their games finish up and see if anyone clears. If anyone gets any point at all, I'll immediately put them into the 2 winners. But I think we're not going to have that happen. So it looks like man getting run over. There goes a chunk of your health.
This may be the worst of the 3 great of the triathlons you've put together here.
Now Wonk not only got a kill in WeaponLord, he also got first in Mario 3, so he's pretty safe right now. It was Patty, I think, who got here second. Word on the wind, not too far behind. I think that was the way it was. But I certainly have footage I can check to review who second place will be. Oh, if I ever stream this game, I will sit there and defeat it, even if I have to rewind every second to do it. I will.
You'd probably have to. Yeah, you could if you rewind for hours and wander around, never knowing where to go. And
yeah.
It would be a fucking slog, and you'd be on your own for that.
Love me some Simpsons. He's halfway. He's half dead too. I'm just gonna watch the rest of Road Rash here and see how it goes.
You might get it.
Why does there have to be so much trash on the screen? Why does it have to be so long? These all could easily be fixed.
So which one's Bart?
They're all Bart.
They're all Bart.
They're all Bart.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
Bart. You're Bart.
This game sucks.
Yeah, no, this game, I've played it before. It's really, really terrible. Like,
Yup. I don't even think I've seen this level that Nalwonk is on right now.
Freezer section of the meat factory.
Did not get this far.
I remember the one I had the most trouble with because I got through like 3 of the levels, but the tomato level, I got past the first part like once, I think.
I think I have beaten tomato level.
Did you beat egg level though, which is tomato level part 2? And I totally forgot until Newbie was like, "Yo, there's 2 parts to this." I was like, "You're fucking kidding me." So
I've had setting up on screen the whole
part.
time. Oh. Didn't notice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's the one that I've been watching. I didn't even. Oh, Nalwonk just killed himself.
Virtual Bart is, well, goodbye now, Long.
I think that's it. I'm gonna go tell them we're wrapping it up. I'm gonna get Group 3 ready here.
You know what else is really smart that I don't think's come up yet in this run? So you know there's that space at the top of the wheel that goes between being a feather and a skull?
The first person, like Nalwonk got there first. Literally, his second spin took away his extra life.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so you do know. Yeah, it either will give you one or take one away at complete random. Virtual Bart!
And Devin, our Cola Stack Owner Super Fighter. Time for you to prepare. If you're around. I want to message all 4 of those people. Get them ready.
Oh, the other thing that killed me was, like, there was just a part of the song for the pig section that had, like, an identical melody to A Girl Who Can't Say No from fucking Oklahoma, and I was dying at it. I was losing my mind over that line of melody. It's like...
That song gave me a headache. I hate it.
And I was like, no, stop, no. Also, we have theories. We've been theory crafting how you solve the tube. We're pretty sure you just have to go the same way as everyone in front of you, but...
is that the tell?
I think so, but it's like impossible to do in time on occasion.
Also, that has been confirmed false.
I'm gonna go.
Oh wait! No, we're still alive.
No, we're dead.
The lion is not instant death. What the fuck?
I'm gonna go tell them they're done. I'll be right back.
don't
We're
think so.
done. We're finishing her up. Nice race.
What?
Thank you for mercy.
Nice
killing.
race. I disagree.
That was good stuff.
Don't
I
play
got to
all
the
this?
second section of the pig level. I
This
thought I was
wonderful
gonna win,
game.
and I was like, oh, there's a part 2.
Well, I don't know who second place is. I'll have to check. Nowalk's definitely first to get to this awful game, though, so congratulations, Nowalk. You also won Weapon Lord. I don't think anyone else got a kill in Weapon Lord, so.
You got a kill in Weapon Lord? Well done.
I
know.
killed the first round of a
Hats off to
guy.
you.
Amazing. Only one in 12 minutes to do that, I think. So you're definitely first place. I don't know who second is. I'll let you know. It's either Patty or Word on the Wind. I'm not sure.
It's probably
Yeah.
not going to be me because I accidentally used that damn whistle and had to start over again.
Yeah, that hurt. I saw that. Well, thanks for playing. I'm gonna get Group 3 ready.
Alright.
Later.
Okay, I'm gonna set him up.
the voice.
Yeah, they're all
Oh,
set
hello,
up.
Smite. Hello.
They're all
So-
set up. There's the games. What do you think of this? Castlevania.
Quick, stop being racist. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Slow
Space Ace.
G-Man, Metalhead, Baron. Wait, is it
Space
Castlevania?
Ace the game I think it is?
Wait, is it 2 stages of Castlevania or Castlevania 2 a stage? Because that one of those is way meaner than the other, and I really
Castlevania,
prefer
2
it, honestly.
stages.
Castlevania
Man,
2 doesn't have stages.
You go easy on these kids, I swear.
I gave him Space Ace. Space Ace.
Too easy. Too easy. That ain't
Space
Super
Ace.
Star Wars.
You just gave them virtual fucking Bart. No, there's no-
Okay, I mean, that was just stupid. If we're being
Also,
real,
also
was
that, also that fighting game, whatever the hell that thing was called, that was
That
also
was
miserable.
fine. That was fine.
WeaponLord. Fighter
Also
games
Q-Bert.
are hit or miss. Some people are good at them.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell them to start. We're gonna do this.
Weapon
Yeah,
Lord is
so
easily
there's
the
a-
easiest part of that.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. So you're looking to beat stage 2 on Castlevania. You're looking to beat Metalhead on Low G-Man. You're looking to beat the Barren Waste of Space Ace. I have no advice for you for that game. Good luck. Yeah, they're off. Space Ace is gonna be a nightmare, but the other 2 games, no, not too bad.
Castlevania is difficult, but doable.
Yeah, it's not unreasonable.
I don't remember Low G Man. I think I played it very briefly.
Low grade man. It's
It's about control, pretty much, right?
you have high jumps and you can down stab and stuff. You got a bunch of moves. Not too bad.
Oh, I'm thinking of Solar Jet Man.
Yeah, it's different than that. It's a
Yeah, it's
platformer.
different. I don't know what that game.
Space Ace is like Dragon's Lair. It's one of those ridiculous unplayable games where you have to reflex and no one ever wins. But
Is it Super Nintendo?
Yeah, the port isn't that. It's not as bad as Dragon's Lair's SNES port, but it's still pretty gross.
Okay, I was gonna ask because that's the one I'm familiar with.
We'll see if anyone can clear any of that. Did you see that Bubsy 3D Author Blues tweet Tuesday?
Yeah.
He was getting pretty mad at that game.
Was he? I didn't watch any of it. I didn't want to spoil
Not
it.
really. No,
I saw
other-
him. He emoted. That's
he gets
why I say
frustrated.
he was getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't really
He-
get mad at
doesn't
games.
do
At most,
that.
he's just like, oh, beans. Like, that's about as far as it goes.
Mashed potatoes. Everybody's bad at Space Ace.
No, that's Space Ace original you're talking about, right? Like the ones that are the press left within a microsecond of it saying left, or it giving you 3 options and only one of them is correct, and there's no way you would possibly know.
That's
Give
Space
us a
Ace.
quarter, please.
That's it.
That's
Thank
the one.
you. Yeah, thank you. Please give us a quarter.
Good effort.
Man, you know what you should have played instead? Time Cal. Now there's a game. There's a game about reflex controls. Ooh, buddy.
I would have if I seen it. I played all those that I saw.
I doubt they had Time Gal. It's kind of not good.
They had
I'm-
Dragon's Lair I played for a bit.
That one is awful. The NES one was pretty bad.
There's a lot of those games.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like they'd be fairly easy to produce, honestly. Like, if you had like an animation group, you just do animation. You just queue up the animation to inputs. It's like a visual twine game. It seems really easy to do from a programming standpoint and like a gameplay standpoint.
Super Game Fighters having some kind of trouble. Not sure what. Everyone else has cleared level 1. Yeah, the SNES port of any of those games are definitely not cinematic things. They're not all that. They're just disasters, platformers. Every time he jumps, it pauses. You might want to check your
That
buttons.
sounds like your key bindings, yeah.
That may be troublesome. Maybe a burden. I think he fixed it. Nope, in the pit.
Sorry. The person in chat explaining that they fixed it said he go tit. I know they meant he got it, but they typed he go tit, and that was funny.
Go tit.
He go tit.
Go
Yeah.
tit.
All right, they've corrected the issue.
Nice. Now it looks seamless.
You are forgiven.
Castlevania 1 has a disgusting level where you're underground, riding on a raft. I think that one's complete garbage. This ends before that, though, so... Very stiff platforming game. Much as everyone likes this, except me.
I mean, it was pretty good when it came out compared to everything else, but I mean, you've played a lot of the NES library, Smite, as have I. What's your general opinion on the NES library?
I mean, honestly, I'd rate it pretty low on even for that. Like, Mario was out
Really?
already, and I would rather play Ghouls and Ghosts myself than this. It was really, like, you can't do anything in movement in this game. You're sticking to it when you jump. You're done. You gotta climb up those steps. I just don't like anything about the old Castlevania. That being said, yeah, I really hate the library in the NES.
Yeah.
And then they made
Instant death
Castlevania
spikes
2.
and Devin stealing meth. Oh, and Devin, I'm so sorry. This part sucks a bunch. I remember this.
Yep. Castlevania 2
Oh,
somehow worse
God.
than this, and Castlevania 3 even harder than this game. At least they give you some movement by away the other characters in that game.
And Devin, no, stop walking. Stop going backwards. No, I'm gonna do it all over. No.
Doing pretty poorly in level 2 here. Super Game Fighter is a little behind because he had tech trouble and just got wiped out on level 1, so... No, there's some speed walking in. I really like the way it looks, I'll give it that. It's definitely the aesthetic for an old game. But I just really don't like when a game controls bad. I can't stand it.
Oh. Be getting hit on the underside by that bat, I feel that deep in my heart. That sucks. And that happens in all these games.
Yeah. Certainly came a long way with this series. But it took them a long time before they realized that maybe they should fix the controls. It took them to like the PlayStation, till the Sega Saturn.
That's right, baby, until Rondo of Blood.
Yeah,
Castlevania X.
They finally decided that they were going to make this fun to play for me, and that time period right there.
That's right. The area of sorrow. The area of the game being fun to play.
General localized space of discontent.
God. Time Pony of the Night is so good, and so is Area. Like, God, those games. I need to play Portrait of Ruin still. I hear good things.
It's my favorite.
Did you like Donosoro?
I haven't got to play too much of it. I don't like streaming DS very much. It just never looks good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Portrait of Rain's pretty good.
You should be like me and say, fuck it, just do it. Don't give a shit. Don't have to look good. Actually, you can get away with not streaming the second screen for
yeah, for those
for
games.
Portrait of Ruin.
They're just maps.
It's just
and
an
stats.
info dump.
Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, I might do that then. That
You
actually
can-
sounds good.
Yeah, it would basically be like eighth of your screen will be the second screen because it's just stats. It's what they're weak to, and if you change it,
Yep.
it's the map.
Helpful stuff that you'll want to take note of, but don't need to show the viewer.
Yeah,
Cool.
it tells you like what the weakness of everything is when you hit it, stuff like that, and how many drops you've gotten from it. Like if you found the rare drop that they have, it'll tell you that kind of stuff.
The funny thing is that's in addition to the color the enemy turns when you hit it, so you have like multiple indications of whether or not you're doing the right thing.
That's a pit tumble kick that. Gravity. All right, no one is clearing stage 2.
I feel so bad for Endeavon because Endeavon has been stuck in this spike hell for like the whole entire run. It feels like it's just been this. And now they might. Okay, please don't walk back. I was gonna say, please don't walk back onto the spike traps. You're breaking my heart. You're just doing it again and again. It keeps happening.
Running out of lives. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Archimcola is also in his last one. Do they get to continue on this stage?
I don't know. I don't know. Original Castlevania.
I think Portrait of Ruin is my favorite after playing through them all a bunch. The co-op modes, the optional ones that they have built into that kick ass.
What do you mean, like?
There's a Richter mode in each one of these, and
Oh, those, yeah.
in Donosaro and Portrait of Ruin, it's honestly better than the main game. And the Portrait of Ruin one is the best Castlevania experience that I've ever had, I think. It's really damn good. You can hot swap between two characters and they complement each other perfectly. One of them's AI controlled if you want, and they do their job. It's just amazing. It's just perfect. Medusa's on screen.
It's the boss, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Got it.
Do they have to? They have to beat the boss? Yes.
Yeah. Stage 2 is clear, and Devon's made it. Yeah, I'm used to seeing that boss die
a
instantly.
single sub weapon.
Yeah, seriously.
Nice.
I'm used to people walking in and obliterating the bosses in this with like holy water or whatever, and you can actually see Medusa fight before. Okay, Logi Man has a lot of controls compared to the game we were just playing. See if they can work them out. It's just running for it. This kicks ass. Well, that didn't go very well. The boss is on 3B. That was scene 1. Yeah, we had a dropout like a couple weeks ago, and I never found anyone who wanted to replace him. Gonzo dropped out, I think his name was, and Staghorn can't make it today. He said his schedule's busy, so we're just gonna move on.
Yep.
So we're just taking the top 2 out of these 3 today as well.
It happens when you schedule in. I mean, God, how many people are in this now? Like 100?
We got 64,
500?
so 62.
1 million?
62 players total.
2 million.
I didn't know there were so many people.
100 million players.
Every
It's amazing
human
you can do
being
this.
that has ever lived or died.
6 to 100 billion. Everyone video game. My dog is in. this race.
And Devin's having a hard time with low G, man. Not getting the hang of what they want. There, he found out he can shoot up. That'll help a lot, I feel. There you go.
So is this one of those games that like you only have 2 buttons, but they managed to put like a lot of shit on those 2 buttons?
You can attack in pretty much every direction. You can super jump. That's pretty much all you need to win. You have a down stab and an up stab and a couple other things, but that's pretty much it. That's all you really need. Once he works out the high jump and stuff, I think it'll be good. Pretty good game that didn't get much attention. Yeah, he found out how to use the mech too, yeah. That's the good stuff, hell yeah.
Game seems to have a little bit of that patented NES slowdown going.
I love this boss. He's desperately trying to get you off his wrecking ball machine. Iron nail.
What is this thing?
Is this Metalhead?
No. It will say Metalhead on screen when he gets there, and Metalhead is the entire stage. He's got a little ways to go.
Oof.
I'm concerned that Metalhead may be too far in, even though it's like Act 3 of World 1 here, and he's still in 1-1, basically.
Yeah, it looks pretty tough.
I may have played this one too much as well. It's hard to make challenges that are longer than a couple minutes. You don't know how people are going to do. They're having trouble with Castlevania too, so... I didn't think that one would give anybody too much trouble. I'm pretty awful at it, but I'm specifically awful at the one where you're riding on the raft. I don't have any trouble with these first 2 levels. Like the level after that, I just game over and over again. Trying to figure out how to fight the boss. That's... Nope. At least there's passwords.
How do you fight this boss?
Most of the bosses have, like, bits that you break off to make it easier. Like, you just disable their weaponry and stuff. Super Game Fighter and Archimp are in pretty much the same place. He died to Medusa not too long ago. This game does not heal you really, except for the food in the wall. So if they don't get the Medusa with decent health. Yeah, see,
I
like...
remember that.
He
I remember
noticed,
that being something I hate about this game, that they hide all the healing items from you.
He noticed that he could hit that weapon. Now he's good. Now he's got it. When the weapons are all broken, the boss is defenseless, yeah. Now he's got that method. Yeah, fuck that boss. Alright. I think we're gonna see Low G-Man get beaten after all. Scene 2. I'm basically asking them to do 3.5 levels here of Low G-Man. And I'm pretty sure he gets a password after each one, and infinite continues, I'm pretty sure. So, it shouldn't be too bad. Each one's only a couple minutes long. Medusa's down. Archimp has made it. If you want to do a Warheads and Lemons race, I'll do that. If you want to
Oh God.
eat disgusting food on camera, yeah,
Yeah, we need to figure out what we're. We need to look
Warheads.
over Twitch policy and like send them messages and just be like, "Hey, is it cool if we do this? Like, what is the limit of what?
What
we're
is the
allowed
amount
to
of
do?"
blood I can shed on stream?
Yeah, I know self
If
harm
we were
isn't
to have,
allowed, but
like, a
what if
bloodletting
it's
contest?
not really that harmful? What if I have a lot of extra blood? Is it okay then?
You have to get the bad stuff out, is the thing. It's actually
Yeah.
a health stream.
Yeah, it's letting my humors, you know.
The humors, they're
Man.
out of alignment.
take a look
They're
at
out of
his
balance.
vehicle and Low G, man, and tell me that shit doesn't kick ass. Like, I love this game.
This game
Yo, that's
looks
just a
controls very poorly.
that's a fucking ghost from Halo, man.
He's just
That
dropping
shoots
bombs and skipping the
bombs
stage.
weird.
Yeah, this kicks ass. I love this game. I'm pretty damn sure that you're allowed to eat whatever you want on stream, as long as you don't.
Oh,
die.
I'm sure.
I
I
don't
know,
think
like they
that's
have
a
some policies that are like iffy about like alcohol and stuff. That's about it.
As long as you don't overdo it, I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah, I don't think they care. But Smite, I'm specifically talking about overdoing it. You know
Yeah.
that.
Well, you've already pushed the envelope, and the envelope kind of pushed back. Or didn't push back.
It didn't push back. That was the problem. I became immune to the envelope.
Yeah. So that's why there was that talk for a bit. Where do we go from here?
What do we do from here? Yeah.
It's not a thing I could do. I don't have that kind of endurance. Unless it's sour thing.
And this boss down there it goes. That's second area down. He's getting there. He's definitely getting the hang of it. Metalhead, chapter 1, scene 3 areas. Metalhead has arrived.
Oh man.
It's Metalhead. I'm happy that no one is having too much trouble with this game. Yet. Yeah, I was a little worried about it, but it seems like it's not too bad.
Oh god, I forgot they have to do space A's after this. These poor bastards.
Yeah, that's the hard game, man.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that yet. That's why I've been kind of conserving my energy. We're not.
I
we're
guess
not
it
at the
depends
main
on
event yet.
how. I guess it depends on how much trouble they have, like how far you ask them to go in Space Ace.
It's level 2's end.
Ah.
If they were good at it, it would be a 5-minute walk. But no, he
If they're
worked
not,
out that
if they're regular people, is it like
Yep.
gonna be
Hardship
like
game over.
30 minutes?
So you have to start
Yeah.
over. Or...
we'll see. He's worked out what to do in Metalhead. Now he just needs to do it. There's turrets on each side that need to be destroyed. You don't have any chance at all if you do not do that.
These orbs follow you pretty closely. They seem really annoying.
They're being fired by the turrets, and they will eventually slow down once you destroy some of this boss. It's definitely a boss that you need to slow down. I need to tell him that he's allowed to use passwords if he wants to. Oh, you got Infinite Continues, yeah. He's good.
And he's
Oh, so close too, though. Took
Yeah,
the
I mean-
turrets, took everything else.
Once you get it locked down, the boss becomes useless, so he's not too far off, despite how gross this looks. I think he's gonna get it soon. Once he bashes the head of that thing, and its orbs will stop appearing. But for now, they're gonna chase him around pretty viciously. And they are indestructible orbs, I'm pretty sure. He's tanking it.
So what do you do to get rid of these orbs?
He can only make like one at a time now, so you just kind of dodge it. Yeah, he needs to keep hitting the thing.
less orbs.
He's almost got him.
Okay, seems like he's got it.
Unless
he dies.
I think he broke the orb maker, so now he just needs to dodge those. They will eventually go away. Metalhead's dead. All right. He
This
did
looks
it.
pretty tough. This boss.
He pulled it off. Frozen Waste has been reached. He's done with that. It's time for Space Ace.
Oh boy. Hoo-ha.
The absolute entertainment. And Devin's crushing us. Mountain slide. Alright, here we go. Let's see how he does. Yeah, it's this kind of game.
Sorry, I just saw the first drawing.
What? It's copying
Wow.
the same scenes that were in the actual game.
What?
Except you can dodge them better in a platformer, I feel like. He's not having much luck doing that, though. If people are having an insanely hard time, I'll just go for level 1. And if they can't beat level 1, then... Oh.
Wow. You died pretty quick.
Yeah. Space Ace.
Is there anything that doesn't kill you instantly?
Yeah. That's Space Ace. Ace of Space. He'll get it. He'll get it now. He cleared the first area. No, never mind.
Oh my god, fuck this game.
Video games are good. Good stuff.
They are. I love video games.
See, he
I've
should
seen a
have
lot of
known.
games today that I love.
He should have known not to be down at the bottom of the screen. He should have been at the top. It looks like he's just fucked up and dead.
Seen a lot of games that I would give to complete strangers and force them to play it. It seems like a sane thing to do, and a sane person would do. I love how the game, the resolution goes to like 1/8 its size, just to show you your death screen.
Yeah, they're trying to go for that.
That's stylish.
They honestly did a better job still than Dragon Slayer did with everything. Everything, but they're
I
copying.
still don't believe that game was actually exists.
They're copying the death screen from the actual game, which is obviously better than that. But it's the same idea. We're gonna hit the 30-minute mark on Castlevania here for Super Game Fighter. Having a lot of trouble with these spikes.
3 contestants on 3 different games. I don't know if we've even seen that today.
Yeah, that's really rare, honestly.
What is rare?
You hate
Having
to
just-
see that.
Having everyone on 3 different games and not having everybody all clock out at 30 minutes twice in a row,
Oh,
I guess. is what you
yeah.
mean.
We've had people have trouble with.
We've seen the first round went fine. Even though Cool Spot was a thing and it was a slog, it was, you know,
It was getting wrapped up. People were making it.
Yeah, it was a Kusa Grande match, yeah.
Because of the frame
Space
rate.
Ace is largely about memorization then, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it looks like if everything kills you in one hit, like you would
reflex.
expect from a game that foolishly tries to emulate its source material.
I mean, its source material was that too. Like that's Space
Yeah,
Ace.
no, it is trying to be really accurate to the original, and that's a mistake because it's a different kind of game now.
I mean, the original was a mistake. It's too hard.
Yeah, you know, I actually haven't played any of these games originally, and they don't.
They're
look
not
like
good,
they play
dude.
well at all.
They're really bad.
If they tripled how much reaction time you have, they'd all be fine. But no, they're all ridiculously tight. There's no way that you can do them without memorizing them.
And then occasionally you get the arbitrary, like, choose which door, and one of them is you die, and one of them is you don't die. There's no way to tell.
Yeah.
Even when you have them memorized, it's still pretty brutal hard. It's still really tightly timed.
Dragon's Lair was that game that I would see screenshots of in like magazines as a kid, and like, well, this game looks really, really amazing. And then you find out it's all style. It's no gameplay.
At least the death screens are good. They got that.
You just got stuffed in the underground locker. Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play games like Space Ace when you're winning, because there's a lot of cool stuff showing up. But when you're not memorizing it, you're just repeating the same level over and over again because you can't get through it. It's hard to even tell what they want you to do. Like, they make a little rock in the background glow yellow for like 2 frames, and if you don't press it within that time, you're done. Archip made it to the second boss, but he got taken out by him. And Devin figured out that you can switch weapons. That helped him a lot. And Low G-Man.
Oh man, really though? 2 levels of Space Ace, huh?
Space dude. Space cabbage.
Don't want to reconsider that? Make it 1 levels?
Yeah, we might have to do that.
Or 0.5 levels.
Makes me sad because there's all like goofy crap in the second stage.
Maybe 60% of the level. I mean, it worked for Cool Spot, right? That game was good.
Oh, it looks like it controls like ass.
Yeah. He made the jumps. Got the energy.
Oh. Didn't go under the thing. That looks impossible to get through.
I remember that death screen from the... I actually made it through that area somehow. I made it to the part where you fly, which is also in this game.
Oh.
Nope, could not run the lasers. Space Ace is the great equalizer of the space. Everybody's gonna be on Low G-Man. I should play through this game soon. I probably should make challenges for it, because,
Yeah, you should play through Space Ace soon.
Yeah. Both
I'd
versions.
watch that stream. Yeah, maybe after, you know, Bubsy 3D, you can take a nice break and delve into Space Ace.
Go buy a CDI. Whatever the hell you play this crap on.
Oh, these? Oh, these were like some fucking Laserdisc arcade machines. I don't even know if you could play that shit on a console at home. I can't remember that.
They have a console version.
They did ports.
Yeah.
They did ports?
They're bad. They don't even light up.
not good.
Like, they are truly
3DO
impossible.
or something?
They were at MagFest. I don't know what console it was. I didn't pay attention. I just wanted to try it. You know how they light up where you're supposed to go? They don't do that in the console version, making them truly and well impossible to play.
Wow. Sega CD and 3DO. Okay, I knew 3DO was one of them. How he die? Asks many lots. Good question.
How he die? He fell off the
How
ledge.
he die? Fuck knows. Welcome to these games. No one know how he die.
His frame rate is 30, so the laser doesn't show up sometimes. So you can just assume he got shot, I guess, if nothing else.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, because that laser right there, if it's invisible, it's
Oh,
because-
that's right.
Yeah, they're shooting right now, and you can't see it. It might just be a flickering issue sometimes.
Yeah.
Can you get past the stompers? Yep.
Space Ace is on Steam? Oh boy.
Nice, I'll buy that. I can't believe he got killed by that. That's garbage. He totally made it through
Yeah.
there. Is Time Gal on Steam?
No way. No one has that kind of taste. They don't have the taste for Time Gal.
Space Ace is $10. Let me look at this so I can... Yeah, this looks like it. Maybe I'll buy this. Hell yeah. I'll put this on my list.
Wait, when are we gonna race Space Ace?
It looks like the fully animated stupid edition, yeah.
How much is it?
It's $10. Release date 1984. Yeah, that's it, alright.
Interesting.
I want to like those games a lot. They're really cool, but they're also impossible. I just wish they were
Yeah.
not so unreasonable.
I got Galgun DLC when I looked up Time Gal. Yeah, that's about right.
Sounds about right.
Space Phoeboid. What's the history of that word? Man, Devin got through Low G Man faster than everybody. It's like they're all having trouble.
And Devin definitely seems like the ace of this race, but not the ace of Space Ace, because no one's gonna beat that challenge. No one's gonna beat
one is the ace of Space Ace.
Yeah.
He might clear level 1 because it's not that long. He's pretty close, I think. And I'll give it to him if he does that. He can just play Pac-Man or something for an hour while everyone else finishes.
No, don't tell them they've won until afterwards. Please, for me.
There, he cleared that. He's getting there. Now to do these jumps, these wacky... Oh! You had to hold down for a split second or you wouldn't make it. Back to the start with you.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Look how good he's getting at it, though. A master of memorization.
And Devin in chat. Sounds about right. Yeah, what the hell does that energize thing even mean? Is it a power-up, or...?
This game has a thing where he turns into a superhero and back and forth to this wimpy kid, but it's not doing it. I don't know if he's not pressing the right button or if it's just not working. Like that. I thought it was a checkpoint, but it obviously is not. Run, Space Ace. This game did its damnedest to make sure that you knew what it felt like to be a nerdy kid trying to save somebody from an army of space aliens. Dragon's Lair is also on arcade. Nice, that one's got split. You can choose a path. Hell's Dragon's Lair 2. Time Warp. I didn't know there was a sequel. Nice. Can't believe I didn't know all three of these games were on Steam. And not Time Gal, what the... What about that driving game?
Wasn't that the one that was like originally... Was that the one that was originally a Lupin game and then got re-released as like Hang On or something?
That sounds like the right name.
Let me see. Yeah, I know someone else will know. Sorry, I'm just watching the TAS of Space Ace right now.
Isn't it just like no deaths in the same run.
Basically, because it's all auto scrollers.
Yeah, he's doing the hard jump again. See if he pulls off. It's good. I'd say. Oh, it's telling me he didn't die. No, come on, his spaceship is right there. No. The level was a hand away. Like, could have just stretched his arm out there and grabbed it. Cosmic klutz. Oh no.
Apparently there's like alternate paths and shit or something. And when you pick up a swirly, he says, far out. In case anyone was wondering. Oh yeah, the energize is if you have a disc and then have pressed a like a button when it says energize, you can turn into a buff man with a gun that shoots better. I think you get nothing for that but points. Maybe it gives you like a better ending or something.
I have no idea. I never became the buff man. I just got my ass kicked the whole game.
Oh, is Road Avenger the one?
Yeah, I saw Let's Spray that. They played all those games. There was a pick where they were just doing that. I was
Yeah,
watching
that's
those.
right. It was the RP run was really good of that.
I can tell that no one's
Space
giving
Ace.
any tips as to how to play Low G-Man because he still doesn't know how to fight the first boss. And it's really a simple attack the weak points kind of, oh, now you win kind of situation. How much time has gone by? 18 minutes of Space Ace. I think we can tell who's gonna be first and second based on where we are right now. Could wrap this up whenever we have had enough of Space Ace. When do you think
Make
that'll
them
be?
play Space Ace, dude. Please. I played the Super Star Wars. They can play the Space Ace.
You think Super Star Wars is worse than Space Ace?
No, but they got Castlevania and Low G-Man before it, so yes. Yes. Hey man, no one had to play Sword of Sedan. If you ever really want to be cruel, just say Sword of Sedan, clear the second area. If they'll get it done, it won't feel good, but they'll do it.
Space Ace is probably worse than it looks, actually. If we're being real, it's probably
Yeah.
harder to control than it looks, and it's just a nightmare to play.
Yeah, it controls like hot trash.
Nevertheless,
Super
it
Star
definitely-
Wars isn't bad though. You're wrong. you're wrong. I have 3 people who say it's real bad.
Man,
We all played it.
when I was picking games today, I asked Odwalla if he wanted to pick one for me. He's like, Super Star Wars, that game sucks. It's already did it, man. Already done. He just beat level 1 of Space Ace. Now he has to travel. This game has a traveling scene where you can easily
I
die
know.
horribly. before
It's
you
real
can-
bad.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's really fast. You're flying through like a narrow corridor, if I remember right.
yeah. The actual game isn't... I beat this part without too much trouble, but this version of it can go right to hell. Like, this is worse than the source. Don't die. Oh no. Of course, the Laserdisc version's all instant death, but I despise the games that do this twirling screen thing.
Oh, it's so nauseating. Oh my god. You know what other game I played recently, or I saw someone play through recently that had like a really nauseating traveling between areas in a spaceship thing? The Ren and Stimpy game, one of them. Now there's a game you should make folks play. That's a motherfucker of a game.
I think I had that one.
There's like 3 of them, and I can't remember exactly which one it is. I'd have to ask Bro Sentia, but it's real bad. God, yeah, I can't look at a Devin's screen right now. I hope that's understandable.
He's finally reached the part where he doesn't die instantly, and it's somehow worse than the old game. Wish we were back on level 1. I don't think it's too long, though, if he finds the direction that they do not tell you what way to go. You can figure that out. He'll be there.
Also, I'd like to remind everybody, you have 5 lives and no continues?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yup. For the whole game. Stimpy's time machine, that's what it is. Oh, it's you get 3 continues, and you only get the good ending if you use none of them. Thanks for the clarification, Ghost Pilot. Great. What a good game.
Well, and Devin, if you feel like playing something else, I'd say you beat Space Ace at this point. You've conquered the final boss, getting to your ship. Now fly away. No one can save the Princess of Space, wherever she is.
Apparently this is a level select thing too, like you can end up in different levels depending what way you go.
It's news to me. Well, we definitely can't do this then. Level 1's good, I'd say. I'd say you've mastered Space Ace.
Oh, no, there's the portal. Oh, get in the portal.
Oh, no. Leave and come back, turn hard. We need a U-turn. Oh. No, it's illegal. Oh, my God.
It counts. It's good. It's in.
Nice.
Down.
Yeah, that's definitely not the right level. But welcome to Environmental Station Alpha. Wow, it looks like crap here. Enjoy. Oh, he shut it off. Good. After a measly 23 minutes, he made it halfway through the Space Ace Challenge like that.
I think we can count that as the second stage, right?
Yeah.
We can just say, get through the jet part. That's the second stage. That's solid.
Now we're playing a real piece of crap.
Yoshi's Island. Or like Yoshi's, Badland.
Metalhead was defeated by Art Chimcola. Now he's enjoying some Space Ace.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, the Game Fighter is stuck on Chapter 1, Scene 1. Can't figure out how to do this. Hasn't worked out the problem. OG Man is a game where you have to figure out some stuff before you can really win, and he hasn't done it yet. Doing pretty good at learning the lasers. That masterful Space Ace. See, now that we know exactly what he has to do, it's just painful to watch. This game came out like probably a decade before Aladdin the movie, so I don't think he is the genie, no. If anything, they ripped off this guy. These are Laserdisc games. They're from the 80s.
Oh, you dodged too far up, Mr. Cola. You fool. Sorry. Sorry, Archim.
Looks like a space chump.
More like our space ass Cola. Bad game. Ha, got him. Yeah, this game's really bad. I expect them to go through like a full set of continues to, you know, figure out, you know,
Just
anything.
The first hazard, yeah.
Yeah.
And Devin got stuck on the stomper bots for almost the entire time. We got through the lasers pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, reminder, and Devin beat every game under the 30-minute window.
Yep, didn't time out on anything. Took him about 45 minutes to beat all 3.
That's really good.
So G-Man is not easy, even if you do know what to do. It's still pretty high up on the scale of difficulty.
Yeah, this game is just about, oh, got him. Ah. This game is all about the trial and error style gameplay of these games, but as a precision, like pixel perfect platformer at points. Like, what happened there? Archim just, like, the guy flew in and just, like, fucking sack tapped him on his little UFO. What is this garbage?
Well, you know. Watching somebody do these games well is like watching a really goofy cartoon. But they all have
the originals, you mean, right?
Yeah. They all have these pretty grim deaths all over the place, so half the fun is those. Too bad you don't get to see them. You get to see the same ones over and over again, or you don't get to see them at all. There's no in between. With only 5 lives to give, you're not going to check out most of them if you play through the game.
Thank God for YouTube.
Yeah, like, if you get through, like, World 2, it'd be a miracle. But you're definitely going to see every single one if you beat it eventually, because you will have died to every single thing that's possible to die to 10 times each. I've never seen anyone do well at these. You can go to arcade and play them, and just level 1, level 2, that's it. In 8 minutes, low G-Man wrapping up one way or the other.
I think once there's a double timeout, it just doesn't matter at that point, right? Since Archim's taking 2 of the games, there's no way.
You'd have to add up all the times together, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if he took 75 minutes, he could still theoretically beat him, I guess. I don't. It seems unlikely. I don't think he can lose. Yeah, it's been 53 minutes and he's already on game 3. I think we pretty much have wrapped it up at this point, right?
Yeah, because if this hits 30, then that means it'll be...
Unless he is a god of Space Ace and clears it in like 1 try, then he might have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it says Konami Koke Club or whatever that says. This is Suikoden music. This is Suikoden 1. Energize. Oh. That was... Tumbled off the side.
Like, it's hard to explain just from watching it, but realize they have to press jump to jump. So, like, when it looks like they're right at the edge of the platform and then they just die, that's because they didn't press jump quite early enough, even though in any other game that would be the right, like, correct place to press jump.
Yeah, you have to preload it. Yeah, and Evan's number 1. We only have room for one more. 4th place is Staghorn. Couldn't make it, so one of these two is getting knocked out. And right now, Artyom Cole is in a pretty safe place as he gets crushed by machinery. It's a pretty safe place to be.
So is there one more group after this one, or is this last group of the night?
This is the last group. I got 2 more groups, so I'll do them next week. And then round 1 is complete.
Oh. I don't think it's we don't believe in Super Game Fighter's ability at Space Ace. I think we don't believe in anyone's ability at Space Ace.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically possible. I don't think it's I don't think it is possible to win on your first try ever. There's obviously a set of inputs that you could press that will win, but I don't think any human can press them. I don't think any robot could press them without dying first, honestly. There's just no way. There's not enough tells in the game. That guy swooping around, shooting his laser all over the place, there's no way you know what way he's gonna go, and you have to. You have to
And the Pounder Bot,
yeah.
the Pounder Bot that just got Archimp again, for example, it pushes you gently, like, against it in a way that you think, okay, I can wait and I can sneak through, but then the screen shoves you into it. So, like, if you wait for the second, like, safe pass, no, you just get shoved into it. It's really bad.
I mean, really, his only chance is, did he play this game before a lot? Like, that's the only way I see him winning this at this point. Look at his shuffle.
True
method.
ending. In order to get the true ending, this is from the task I was watching too. That's what I noticed. The task was kind of slow. You must achieve the ace rating in absolutely every level, and for that you must always energize. And in Space Maze, destroyed all 22 green balls. And I believe on top of that, you can't use a continue.
Sounds good. We saw the balls thing when he was flying around. That looked real fun. So does the SNES game have a good ending version?
That's what I'm saying. That's how you get the good ending in this.
Oh, I wonder if those are. I don't think there's any alternate paths in the Laserdisc version. Maybe there is. Maybe I just didn't notice.
These Pounder Bots are hell. I do like that Archimp is doing some of the movement that I saw in the task, where if you like mash forward, it's a lot like safer and cleaner because you don't start the animation, you just kind of slide forward. It's a lot more obvious where your hitbox is when you do that.
No.
Oh! It hurts every time because it's so unfair.
He's almost got that's like 70% of the stage, that last one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Archimp might actually fucking tear through this. Holy cow.
Well, it's been 11 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And Devin beat it in 23. If you're counting the next level too. I think you got the first one in 20. all of this instant death crap, if they lit up the screen like 2 seconds ahead of time, it wouldn't be that bad, assuming it can control well, which it doesn't. So it's got 2 problems.
Oh, and it's all an auto-scroller.
Here comes the hard jump. Nice. Can he clear the ridiculous jumps? Looks good. Can you get to your ship? No, not that way.
No, the platform archip. No. But yeah, no, this game is just literally all memorization. But I mean, that's not good. Any game is just memorization after a point if there's not like purpose-built RNG stuff built in.
Cosmic klutz. Oh, he saw a spaceship and he got too excited. Didn't see the path.
Classic. Well, it's Alawis, or I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Kind of tired. The peppers are wearing off. Space Ace is just Dragon's Lair, but different. But this is the SNES adaptation of Space Ace, which is this.
Yeah. Do you like this game better or worse than Dragon's Lair SNES? Which one was the worst disaster?
This is a worse disaster. Oh god, easily, I think. Dragon's Lair is just like a really shitty, like, generic platformer with really bad hitboxes and stuff. This is like purpose-built to be an asshole. Like, it's all the bad parts of Dragon's Lair and Space Ace, like the originals, but just like made way more intense.
Nice running. It doesn't help that there's no checkpoints at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just 2 jumps, just 2 jumps. Oh my god, I didn't think he'd make it. There he is. He's got it. In 13 measly minutes.
I think he may have ended at the gamer number. That's right, 1339.
Lean.
Wow. League.
Here comes Super Game Fighter. I see that he's chosen not to do the flying mission at all. Well, I'm gonna give 5 minutes to Super Game Fighter to try his luck at this. But there's no way that he can win. I don't think. I think we got our winners here.
Well, I mean, they're done.
Yep.
Right? Like, the other 2 people are completely done, so yeah, it's done.
Yep, it's all wrapped up. He had trouble with tech. Like, I could theoretically credit him 3 minutes, but even with that, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was the one who had the pausing Castlevania thing.
Yeah.
I think we should just wrap it up. I think I've had enough Space Ace. He can play it in his own time if he really wants to.
That's a cruel thing to say.
If you would like to, this took a little bit longer than I planned originally. I'll play Bleed 2 tomorrow afternoon if you want to do that before the show. But Arcade Pit tomorrow, 8.
Yeah.
Who we got playing? Let me see. I scheduled some folks. It was After 18's team, Lucy Romana and Sleo 9. I'm gonna go tell them they're done. Hey, it's all wrapped up, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, Space Ace.
Oh, it was great. It was just a joy.
I didn't even get there.
Well, you should be happy.
Yeah, you got to just sit there and have fun with an awesome game like Low G-Man for a while.
Low G-Man has a lot going on that you have to work out before you can get anywhere with it.
I actually think it's a fun game once you get down.
So I was just like, what the hell is this?
You have weapon select, you can take vehicles, you can break pieces of the boss off. All 3 of those things are essential.
I got like one piece off, and I was like, what next? Oh well, I'll study that game for future reference.
It's pretty good.
Lucky Man, it grew on me as
Well, and Devin
I'm
first.
sorry.
Archimp second. Thanks for playing. Oh, you're being around too.
All right. Thanks for having us, mate.
Thanks.
Be easy, folks.
Yeah, you too.
I'm gonna find somebody to host here. Man, I got a lot of speedrunners doing stuff. Bean is doing Mega Man 3. That sounds good. Sure, I'll host that. Author Blues is doing Bubsy 3D if you're interested in that. If you want spoilers for what I'm doing, I'm not gonna look at that, so I'm not gonna host it, but I will be playing that soon enough, so whatever. Take it easy, folks. I'll see you tomorrow, Arcade at 8 p.m.